Hey y'all, thanks so much for joining me today. Today I just wanted to have a little chat about gray hair. After I put up a gray hair video, I tend to get questions sometimes, and I kind of wanted to talk about them because I know if one person leaves a question, maybe some other people have the same question or similar questions that I might be able to answer for you. So I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. Tammy asked if I was sure my hair was shedding or if it could possibly be just that the texture changed, that I'm having like a different texture in the gray hair than in the colored hair. And that is a great question, because there is a texture change in my gray hair and in my colored hair. So I am definitely dealing with that, and I know exactly what she's talking about. I have mentioned several times on different videos about how it feels like this part of my hair needs one product and this part of my hair needs another product, and that is difficult. It's difficult to have hair that needs a product for colored hair and then have hair that does not need product for colored hair. That's really an odd kind of combination. So I get what she's saying completely, but I am very sure that my hair is actually shedding, and I am going to be doing probably a series of videos on that to talk about the heavy shedding, the telogen effluvium, and why I feel like it happened to me again, and it's not as bad. It's not as bad as it was before, at least so far, knock on wood. It's not as bad as it was before, and some of the things that I'm doing to try to make it not as bad. So I do want to talk about that, just some things I'm trying. So I do want to talk about that. But yes, I am actually sure that my hair is shedding. I've lost probably close to half of my hair volume. My hair is still probably, it's not super thin. It's not super thin. Those of you who watch my gray hair videos, you can tell. As a matter of fact, I had done some videos to compare the curly hair with the straight hair and the before with the after, as far as how thick my hair looked. And when I went to edit those videos, there's just not a lot of difference that you can tell, but you can tell, I can tell when I'm pulling my hair up in a ponytail holder. I can tell. I braid my hair at night, because if I don't, it tends to like mat together, because my hair is curly, and my daughters and I have always joked that my hair will dread, and it kind of does. So I braid it at night, and the braids are smaller. So yes, my hair is definitely shedding, and so but that's a great question, Tammy, and it's something that a lot of people deal with as they grow out their gray hair, and it's something that I think makes like all the products and stuff that I've talked about doing, the product videos, and how I change stuff often, is because I mean, it's different. It's different needs for the different kinds of hair, and as it's growing out, maybe more need for the more natural hair. I don't know, but it's a great question, and I really appreciate it. Plus, you made me feel really good, because it's like, oh, she doesn't think my hair is very thin, because she asked maybe it's just a texture thing. So that was really nice. It really kind of boosted my self-confidence, and I appreciate that. So thanks, Tammy, for that question. It was a great question. Janice asked if I was glad at this point. I think she asked that on the 21-month video, and she asked if I was glad that I had ditched the dye. And I keep having this hair go right in my face. Yes, I'm very glad. I'm glad. Most of the time, I'm glad. I think what I miss when I miss anything is I miss my youth. And I miss my youthful dark hair, but I do not miss the artificially dyed hair. I like the variances in color. I like not having to diet. I like not having to douse my head in chemicals for 45 minutes every 2 weeks. I like not having to make plans around dyeing my hair or plan to dye my hair around other plans I have. I really, really do not miss dyeing my hair, and I am glad that I ditched the dye. And mostly I have had the nicest responses to it. I get compliments on my hair now where I never did before. And sometimes I wonder if people just feel sorry for me, you know, like you'll go out and people, oh, I love your hair. But I do get compliments on it. And so, yeah, I do. I'm glad. And thanks for that question, Janice. I like that. And I get it. I actually get asked that a lot if I'm glad I did it. So I wanted to respond to that here. And yes, I'm glad I ditched the dye. Val's very own told me about some products. She swears by them, and she knows that I don't want to say a product junkie. I'm not going to say that, but she knows that I like to try different products. So she told me about some products called Innersense. So Val, I want you to know they came in the mail. I got them here. I create volume, and Innersense, I create hold. So I got them. I've not tried them yet, but I want you to know that I do plan to try them. If you have any suggestions on how I should try them, or any way you've used them that you like in particular, some way that works best for you, I would love to hear that before I try it. But I am going to do that, and I will do a product review on it when I have tried it. So thanks for the recommendation, and I will do that soon. Trish recommended that I try a product called Volumax Polish and Gloss. It's for the flyaway hairs, and she knows that I'm struggling. You know I'm struggling, Trish. I'm struggling with that. So she recommended that product. You get it at Sally's Beauty Supply. We have Sally's locally, and I'm going to try to get that product. And when I do, I will try that, and I will let you know what I think about that. So thank you for that product recommendation, Trish. When you guys have product recommendations that you really, really like, particularly if you struggle with some of the hair struggles that I have, then I love to hear them. So thank you for that, and I will be getting that, and I will try that, and I will product review on that. Trish also asked if I was going to have live chats. I honestly had not thought about it. If you guys would like live chats and there's some time that's good for everybody, I would actually kind of love to do it and have conversations with you guys. And that's so exciting. I'm flattered that she would ask that and think about that. So if that's something that interests anybody, sure, I'm open to it. Don't know how to do it, but I can figure it out. So if you guys would like to do that, let me know. And I would love to. I'd love to. Let's, get some conversation going back and forth that can help each other. I'd love it. One other thing I wanted to talk about really quick is I have been using some hair oil the night before I wash my hair. Now, I know I just did a video telling you I was washing my hair twice a week, but since I've been straightening it, and since it's wet here, it's rainy, but since the air is like dry, it's winter and my skin's dry and the air's dry, I have been putting an oil, actually 2 oils on my hair, and I did want to tell you about it because I do think my hair, today it is so wet outside, and y'all know my hair is like super curly, and so therefore when I straighten my hair and it's rainy, my hair is super frizzy. And so it's not at its best right now. It's not at its best, but it's pretty smooth. Anyway, I've been using these oils, and I will review on the oils after I've used them enough times. I think I've only used them 3 times. But since I'm straightening my hair, the last couple weeks I have only washed it once a week, and the last couple days I just end up pulling it up, and I try to do like stuff around the house on those days. Doesn't always work, but that's what I try to do. And But the night before I wash my hair, I've been using these oils. One is Tropical Isle Living Red Pimento Hair Growth Oil. My daughters told me about these. When they started doing the curly girl, one of the curly girl hair methods, they wanted to use the oils. So this is one of the oils. This one, if I can get the camera to focus, this one goes on the scalp. This is the scalp oil, and it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. And I just put it on my, I actually put it like in a little bowl, and then I rub it on my fingertips and kind of massage it all into my scalp. It's supposed to be good for, it says, for strong roots. And it's hair growth oil, it says. So we'll see, I guess, won't we? The smell is not unpleasant at all. My dogs, I have to keep my dogs from trying to lick it off of me. That's probably the most annoying part of it. But I put that on my scalp. And then, you guys are going to have to forgive me. I broke the lid to this because that's my life. This is Tropical Isle Living Jamaican Black Castor Oil, and this I put down the length of my hair. I will say that when you use these oils, you're going to have to wash your hair the next day. You're going to have to wash your hair the next day. Let me show you this one. I know I seem silly, but this camera, everything you do is like backward. There you go. And so, see, I've broken the cap on it. So I've got castor oil on my hands. I've been doing it for about 3 weeks, and I have been able to straighten my hair, and my hair seems pretty silky and smooth, and they say it absorbs into your hair. What I do is I use it the night before, and I braid my hair, 2 braids, and I sleep in that, and then the next morning I take it out and I wash my hair, and it washes out. I was worried about it washing out and having a problem with it, but I have had 0 problem with it washing out. And I mean, I've had 0 problem washing it out. I've had 0 problem with washing it out. It comes out easily. I've not had to scrub any more than I normally would. It doesn't leave my hair oily, and that's the only thing I can tell you about it so far. I want to use this stuff for a good 6 months before I give. I've got my puppies inside today because it's cold. It's cold outside. It is February and it's cold. I'm sorry. I think maybe the mailman's coming by, or maybe there's a bird on the bird feeder, or maybe there's a butterfly somewhere. I don't know. But I want to give these products a good 6 months or so, and then I will be doing a product review on those, and I will tell you what I think about those, give an honest review on them. So I just wanted to come on and have like a little gray hair talk, and I really appreciate you guys being here. I appreciate you guys interacting with me and asking questions and giving me your advice, because I can certainly use it. And I really do appreciate it. On this channel, I talk about things like aging as a female in today's society that really seems to put a lot of value on youth. I talk about growing out my gray hair naturally. I talk about my shedding, thinning hair. I talk about products that I try that I like, and products that I try that I don't like. I do shout outs to other channels from time to time, and sometimes I talk about things that are totally unrelated to this. But if any of this stuff interests you and you haven't already, I hope that you will hit the like button, hit the little red subscribe button, and ring the bell, and you'll get notified every time I put up a new video. Right now I'm trying to put up videos about once a week. Usually they come out on Thursday, and I really appreciate you guys being here and watching and subscribing and interacting with me, because you're very, very helpful, and I am very appreciative for it. So thanks so much, and we will see you guys next time.